still hard to believe that J-Star's Victory vs. Plus is coming out in the West, and it isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. It's the successor to a line of Shonen Jump crossover games, none of which have found their way to the West before, most notably including Jump Superstars and Jump Ultimate Stars, highly sought after by enthusiasts of Japanese gaming. The cast of playable and supporting characters is pretty great, but also somewhat eclectic. It's nice to see a character as recent as Koro-sensei from Assassination Classroom facing off against Norimaki from Toriyama's formative Dr. Slump. There's quite a range, but with the 50th anniversary of Jump approaching, it almost doesn't feel like enough. Where's Jotaro Kujo, or perhaps more surprisingly, where is Josuke Higashika 8, the current JoJo star? Though it is nice to see the first two JoJos, Jonathan and Joseph, in it, it's a game that would seem prime for tons of DLC characters. But I've not heard anything about Western DLC yet. This release does mark the first time the game has been available on PlayStation 4, an option that just seems to be obligatory at this point. Sorry Atelier, Tales of, them's the breaks. And it does seem to make use of the hardware, giving a smooth and fluid look to the proceedings. The game has its own unique art style, feeling less like they've just lifted the characters from their own universes, and instead tying them together, while allowing them to look unique in their own ways too. The fights are 2-on-2 with each team having a support character between them. You're thrown into a 3D environment and expected to just go at it. Locking on is manual, allowing the movement around the environments to be pretty fluid. It's less clash and repeat than some of the other 3D environment fighters, and reminds me more of the likes of, perhaps bizarrely and inaccurately, Poi Poi or Super Smash Bros. But it's not really like either of those games at all. The controls are confusing at first but quickly fall into place. Lock-on, blaze dashes, special moves and ultimate attacks are plenty. Characters have individual health bars above their head, and at the top is a bar segmented into 3. With each character death and respawn it fills up. The first to down their opponents 3 times in total wins. With the basic buttons mastered, they can be applied to most of the characters. It makes the game more accessible, but it could hinder depth as you get more into it, making each fighter play essentially the same. But J-Star's Victory vs. Plus has never been about being the best fighting game on the market. It's about a celebration of Jump through the years, and packaging it up in a fun gameplay experience. It looks like it will do just that, and leave plenty to improve upon in subsequent releases. J-Star's Victory vs. Plus comes out June 26th.